how you be at 9:08 and 15 seconds to go right along with it, coming to you live from my mother's basement. Trusted Beard here, you there, hanging out with you today for a little HSE, that's Hit Squad Elite versus TFR, and HSE out of the gate on the C flag objective, going at it as TFR is swinging all in to the berm area and now deciding to split up their forces and make their way towards Bravo. They're going to send 5 to Bravo as HSE is sending 3, 6, 7 to Bravo. It is a large number for HSE coming on in to the Bravo objective. Outnumbered and outgunned, Bax does take down King. However, there is, again, a large contingent of SHE forces on the Bravo objective. Securing the Bravo objective, nice and strong. It's TFR swinging into the Charlie objective. Let's see how TFR reacts to the situation. HSE is going to branch out here off the B flag slowly and try to think their next move, I guess. Crew working his way by himself in, or not Crew, and Recrew out on the far side, hanging out in the smoke. TFR controlling 2 flags, 2 objectives, as HSE is holding their lines on the B flag. Nice crossfire scenario for TFR there. Stick does go down. I want to increase the volume of my headset. Beard here, you there. There we go. We are out and about. Let's see what's good in the hood. B flag still under attack by TFR. An HSE 4-man squad holding it down, as the action really was over here the whole time and we missed it. HSE getting on top of the C flag here. Ankles out in the back. Gonna hang out behind the rock and wait for the respawn. It's a very nice job by Ankles. 1, 2, 3. And they'll wait for the 4th before they make the run on in. 141 to 149 in favor of Hit Squad Elite as they branch out towards the A flag. TFR's waiting and waiting, and I think now they decide to make their move on into the C flag, waiting enough time as it's Hillman and Bax stuck over at Big Rock, as we like to call it. And it's Bax left alone, surrounded by HSE members. And Bax tries to run away. Can he do it? He ducks and goes and gets into the barn and gets out of dodge. Brandon PR is going to go take on Ghost here. Ooh, on top of the roof. I like it. Brandon's going to take down Ghost. That was a good position. And no, that was funny, Bax, wasn't it? Here we go. It's a 3-man push on to the Alpha objective. Stick, Hillman, and now Bax coming into the fray. They've got a 4-man. It's going to be a 4v4. Stick goes 1 for 1. Hillman goes down. I think we're on a Hit Squad member. Explosives rigged. Ooh. Ooh. An epic insanity ensues as Crew backs off. It's going to be that respawn. Off the objective. Nobody knows he's there. Let's see how TFR reacts to this. They probably think they're safe. I know we're missing the other areas of the map. But it is a 4-man squad still. For HSE doing a nice job at resetting here. Stick's gonna bounce down, Crew's down. Oh, Stick goes down. It's just Ghost Killer's left, last alive. And Ghost is gonna go down in a blaze of glory. Alpha captured HSE. So how is TFR going to react here? Down 2 flags to 1. HSE is going to branch off the A flag as TFR spawns in there. And the TFR is going to do a pinch onto the A position. Recrew is going to notice this. The fighting's still going on over at Alpha. Hillman gets popped by Recrew. Back's getting shot at by Creasy. Rocking the support class, doing a nice job. And TFR needs to make something happen. They're down 124 to 107. Having exchanged flags here, they have been still attempting to push A. But again, Creasy out there in good position, along with King, to lay down some cover fire on the far side. But the push to Bravo is formulating. That's just a dot on my screen. I thought it was a person. Now TFR running through the fields. I should probably clean the screen, eh? How you doing? How you doing? 7 people, hey. All 7 of you. Thank you for joining in, watching the stream. Hey, how you doing? You want a cup of coffee? Hey, a donut. What do you think? Huh? What are you thinking over there? The push on the B flag is now down to Samba and Icy Mr. Jingles. Hey, how you doing? What's wrong with me? Okay. I get all excited when I see people. Maybe that's what it is. Usually because I'm probably casting City Skylines and nobody watches that crap. So B flag push coming in now. This is a nice grouping by TFR coming in from all angles. If they don't take this, I would be shocked. Here's the pinch, and there it is. It's Hillman off to the side there. He's going to take down Creasy. B flag is going to go to TFR. Let's see if they get the respawns off. They do, or the revives, and Icy's in a nice spot there to give cover. So TFR should recognize they have a large force on Bravo. HSE does get a few spawns off on it quick, but there are a large number of TFR there, so they are probably going to win out this fight as it's Ankles left alone. I know we're vacating the premises. Ankles takes down Recrew as Crew comes flying across. Brandon sees and shoots at Ankles. Ankles now falls back behind the other side of the barn. And now the 1v1 action begins. Ankles just needs to stay alive here. He's got nothing to do but stay alive. Alright. So HSC now with 2. It's Brandon and Recrew. Attempting, ooh, and Chico and Creasy coming in on the other side. It's a 4-man push. Let's see if TFR makes the reaction off to A, and that they do. 85 to 101 in favor of Hit Squad Elite. Taken down, running across the bridge. I believe it is Quake. Under the bridge goes Ghost. Behind the car is None. None pops Ghost. Takes down Somber as well. TFR needs to hang low here. What was that? Oh, smoke? Wow. Smoke barrage incoming. Kaboom. Ankles and Ghost looking to push on in. Crew popping out and back. He's going to pop down. And there's Ghost getting Ankles back. Let's see if they get in and get the respawns. They will get the respawns, but HSC's got to be fast and get this revive off. Let's see if TFR needs to hang out closer to the objective to make sure they turn that. Did they get a respawn off? They did not. However, it is the home objective for... Oh, no, I lied. That is the home objective for TFR. Good thing I cut myself off. Wow. 8-man push into Bravo. Force. Look at this. Look at the nice spread. Chico all the way out on the left. Guys all the way out on the right. Alright, so the right side starts to fall, but the left side is strong. TFR adjusting 2v1. Stick is going to go down. That is King and Chris doing some nice work. 4 men for HSE on Bravo. But TFR doing a nice job, it seems like, there. They've got to press the objective here and take him down. There are 2 Creasy's going to get taken down laying down. One more left. King's going to run off. TFR has to press that if they want to secure the B flag for good, and I do believe that is the case. Now HSE reacting to that Bravo failed push and going towards Charlie. TFR looking for a triple cap here, playing extremely well at this point in time. There are just too many hit squad elite members there. We'll get in on Ghost as he gets popped right as we fall in on him. We'll zoom back out and get a resetting of the map. So TFR is going to look to get to their positions slowly, forming the lines. Hillman pressing out, probably a little too far. He's going off against 2. And he's caught up, surrounded by 3. Doesn't manage to get any. Quake is now too far pressed up as well, putting himself at a disadvantage here. TFR is bunching up on the Bravo objective. Nobody out to the left or to the right. Very vulnerable from this side of the map. How's the stream quality, everybody? Is it good? I got the Elgato plugged in, so this is an exciting time for me. First day. Wow, and Stick saving the day. He's going to get off these revives. Now, Hillman should have held that revive. That is a ticket. You know, that's one ticket. It could be the match. See, Creasy, nice idea, wrong spot, right? Creasy needed to be off further behind a rock, behind something, or out of the middle of the road, or at least the gully, because TFR now knows where they are. So now HSE has got to scramble on the push in here. Outnumbered.
Quality is much better.
Good.
Glad. I can actually read the text now.
Oh, this is great. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, it sucks that it was like that. HSE still putting up a fight here. They're just, down to 1-2 members every time, where TFR maintains a 3-4. So as we saw that, as we missed that C failed push by TFR, HSE has decided to come out.
You streaming via Mac PC?
Yeah, PC. It's like plugged into a PC. Yeah, there's an in and out and an HDMI. And some other things and stuff, and wires, and then something goes into the PC. Yes, as you can tell, I am technologically savvy, and I'll become the next Bill Gates.
Okay, nice.
All right. So that another failed push into Bravo by HSE, who had controlled the map. Well, it seemed like TFR had control of the map all game, yet we're down tickets for a majority of it.
Deaths don't count for tickets anymore in Squad Conquest, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Since when?
They do, and I believe.
No, really? Well, that'll change a lot of things. I'm speechless. Alright, so HSE looking to press out. No, they have a well-defined line pressing out, but they're just going to be running into a well-defined defensive line here, so I'd say advantage TFR. The condensing happening, though, by HSE, unable to formulate anything. 54-16, TFR doing a nice job here. Oh, no, that's all TFR. And yep, TFR just holding the lines here. It's kind of slowing down, and looks like this match is going to be over. Shall we glance at the scoreboard? Will you actually be able to see the scoreboard this time? Yes, you will. 11-11 for Quake. Icy Mr. Jingles at 19-5. 7-8 for Mr. Samba Sasuke. Crazy J at 17-5, doing a nice job with that LMG, 16-6 for Brandon PR, and none but one coming in at 17-6. And the match winds down. Beard here. You there? So can I take my break? Is that allowed? Hit Squad Elite, taking the top squad. Oh no. Alright, I'll be right back.
Deaths do count. Great first round from TFR. Keep it up, boys.
You know, there's never enough breaks in between times. Ow! Oh, my elbow! Oh, Beard, ow. I'm okay. Oh, Beard, you there. Oh. So, HSC with B. Ow, that hurt. I'm sitting against suitcases because I have no furniture in my house. I bought 2 pillows today, so I'm sitting on a pillow. TFR swinging through and grabbing B. Ooh, HSC coming in with a quick flank. I like it. Maybe a little too fast, though. They should have waited for a grouping. They just don't have the numbers yet. I think it was too fast. They should have waited. And, oh, they got the other 2 down there. So now if these 2 start to run out. Now, Brandon's doing a nice job. See, out here, he's going to start and work the flank. And that's what Vax did so good in the stream last night, is that they would work the flank out and around. Now, Somber's going to do the same thing and start working the flank here on this bottom side. Charlie's side, everything seems to be copacetic. But Quake extending too far again, let them come to you. But, wow, TFR, overwhelmed here. Somber's going to get one, but boom, there he goes, and he wouldn't have had a chance even if he took down King. So, HSC is going to swing out, take the Bravo flag. TFR is going to swing out. Far in the fields, 3 supports. Holy guacamole. They are busting out the support game. I like the smoke idea. Your two main options against the support really, especially in this case, would be another support and win your gunfights, or you could always use the smoke grenades and have the advantage right here. Recrew. Wow. Sneaky recrew. Nice job. That's what you get when you don't move. Nobody can hear you. The Bravo push. Right. Alpha push failed completely. So let's go see Bravo. Wow. Not Crew doing a nice job taking up the bunched up backs and Hillman. Somber's going to get taken down by King. And a failed push for TFR yet again. 142 to 113. I'm watching tickets. No way. Those tickets bled out. 10. Alright, so does the normal ticket bleed out for the 2, right? That's every, like, what? 1 1,000. 2 1,000. 3 1,000. About 3 seconds. Alright, so 1 ticket every 3 seconds for 2 flags, right? And then a death. Watch. The death will wipe it off quick.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. Yeah, come on. Try beard. Now look at this.
They did change it in one of the modes.
Taken down again. It was domination they changed it in. Domination's just straight points. Doesn't matter about kills anymore. And TFR struggling here.
Good luck, boys.
Thank you.
TFR strong.
Alright, they're out at the resupply station, but they're kind of flanked, and TFR's all bunched up. The smoke is going to help them, but it's smoke in all the wrong places. Crew does get taken down by Icy. Icy's just going off against Crew. Crew is laying stick, does get popped by Crazy there. TFR has the swing in on the Alpha objective. None but one laying down there with the fallback at this point. Somber gets popped by Crazy. Crazy had some nice positioning there. Icy with the... And TFR starting to fight fire with fire here. Oh, Ankle's almost making it behind the wall. And none but one's going to pick up his fallen comrade. And get back to defending. Now, what you do notice, though it is costing a lot of tickets, is TFR has started to get some ground. Now it looks like they're going to lose it. HSC had the stone wall, and now they have their back pushed to A. TFR waiting to group up and get going again. Down 137 to 73. And TFR looking to make the same push they did last time. Brandon and Crazy falling into the same similar spot that they were on the previous push. This time Ankles privy to it. He's going to get 1. Can he get Brandon? And that is 2 for Ankles. That should save the TFR push. It is what killed them last time. Got them successful this time. You saw not Crew firing in from deep. Ankles and Quake do make it to the wall. Crew is going to get into position, or not Crew, is going to get into position and try and get some cover firing. Though unsuccessful from that rock, TFR is going to swing in here and get Alpha, but they do get a spawn in on Alpha, that is HSE. Somebody further behind? No. Quake is going to make the flank around on Crazy and take him down, so let's get back to the other action here. Okay, there is no other action except Chico going down. So let's go back to the action over at Alpha. Across the berms. Do you guys like a little PV, like first-person view? We'll get in on not Crew. No, this is recrew.
We got to take the main objective.
Well, we got to do what works. I think TFR needs to do what works for them right now, and at least hold 2 flags. They haven't been able to capture 2 flags. They do eventually want to get B, more than likely just because of the spawn points. And there it is. There's that push that you were looking for. It's a nice spread for TFR, swinging up and around B. I like the U-shaped pattern starting to form, as Alpha objective here is under hard assault. HSC with 3 members still alive. Oh, and Somber is going to pick up Icy. They're caught up in the smoke. Let's get in. And I do believe I am just a second too late. Beard here, you there. Oh, I should have followed you out the window. Oh, Lord. Come on! Can I not? Oh, I can't get out. Oh, here we are. Oh, hey! What's up, Somber? There's one but none. We'll get in on him. Give you guys some first person. I know you guys like it, I hate it. But I do it for the people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Wow. Love it. And TFR with that push, that U-shaped push onto Bravo, was formulating nicely, and they still have options here. See, this is what's good about it. You're forcing this group down to the berm area. I wish you could see myself. You're forcing the group down to the berm area, and you've still got Ghost on the top side, who probably should stay silent right now. Now he gave himself away, and TFR now bunched up in the center. What you would want is Stick to give himself away, whoever it was down there, and that group of 3, shoot in that way, force the group to him, let Ghost be the spawn point, and swing in from the top side, where not crew is right now. How is the A pushes going? The A push is still unsuccessful, though it does look like HSE is somewhat gaining ground. It's a struggle, and there is the ground gained, as TFR looks to keep pushing and applying pressure on Bravo. They are down 52 to 82, as HSE is doing a nice job of maintaining the control on Bravo. Too clumped up, in my opinion, but, you know, playstyle's their own. Again, I am a TFR member, so I do have some biases, though I hope I try and keep it as unbiased as
Should
possible.
have numbers on B.
They're doing a nice job here of holding A. They don't need to change anything up unless it's vital. Why? If it's broke, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? They are still they are still struggling here, but
A C hold is fine if it works.
And there's the push by King to sweep in, and see, and now King's trying to switch something up, as HSE has been unsuccessful getting into Alpha, but I think here it is. So now you're going to want to see this TFR push in a B. And that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. But you want to sweep in, and you want to sweep in somewhat fast. Let's go. Hillman's going to get popped. There goes the smoke. Now Ghost makes the push in. You're going to draw the attention with the smoke, and that's exactly how you want to do it. Draw the attention with the smoke.
TFR has some smart tactics.
Yes, and there's always room to improve, and they're getting better, and this is the first night we're seeing phenomenal play. Despite the failed push here, that was exactly the move you wanted to make. What you want is Ghost Killers to be a support there in that position, be on the outside and look in, and be the last one to fire. You use the smoke to draw the attention of the members, and then Ghost comes in and supports on the side. Failed push, right idea? Yes. Alright, so TFR down 2 flags to 1 here. Angle's still alive. Ooh, look at this going on. One but hiding in Little Bush Wookie. You heard it? Oh, you Little Bush Wookie, that is a nice play. Stay absolutely silent. You don't move.
Winners losing get 7 on B.
64 to 24. Yes, that is exactly what it should be done. When A is going lost, yeah, you want to group up hard, quick, and push on the Bravo flag. Maybe leave one guy behind that rock where Ankles was staying, and you kind of just wait and determine which is the best play. You probably give B the hard push if you know there's 5 or 6 guys on heading towards the Alpha flag. Stick gonna take down Creasy there. Failed push, but TFR with a triple cap here. Brandon, I do believe. They need to get in. They're gonna want to do it fast. And that's what happens when you get the fast play. It was one but none we were watching, in fact. And HSE is going to loop around here. Nice position. Berms and all. Creasy's going to take down Icy on the flank, and Quake's going to swing right on through to assist. As King and Chris and Chico are all getting in the middle here.
Nice job on the triple. What TFR did is perfect. Was good to ignore B as they held the pinch for a long time. It led to a triple capture. Awesome.
Looking good there. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if you keep holding two flags, and they're applying pressure to one, and you can apply pressure to the other, eventually, they're going to get frustrated and, realize they have to take two flags. So therefore, they're going to devote a few more members to capping one of those two lost flags, enemy flags, and that will get them weaker at their Bravo position. In that case, take a quick look at that scoreboard. 19 and 5 for Angle, Somber at 8 and 9, 13 and 12 for Quake, 13 and 6 for Chico, King at 14 and 9, 7 and 5 for Chris. And that'll leave B weaker, therefore allowing your team to push in and hopefully capture it. Then the question is, can you hold A with limited number of resources? And then it comes to gunfights and positioning. And if you have good positioning, or you also have a good, and positioning including Ankle's position, outside in a bush, hiding and being a spawn point, allow them to re-push back in, triple cap, and seal the game there from what was a very slow start for TFR.
That was a good comeback.
Very successful. Yes, TFR is playing very smart, and yes, very smart tonight, and much improvement from last night, even so. So, we'll see how it goes. Break time.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
TFR, I really should say, Beard here, you there, pushing in on this bottom side that we always go to, aware and ready for this flanking maneuver by Ankles. TFR is going to be overwhelmed here on this bottom side as they're successful on the top side of the map, but not overwhelmed enough. It looked like HSE was going to come through on that, but TFR doing a nice job of pushing in and holding off as Bravo objective on the other side of the map is now under attack. It's HSE's being picked up by Recrew. Getting on Recrew. Ooh, as he almost gets hit by a dynamite. Ooh, and walking out that door foolishly was either Somber or Quake, who'll go in for the revive, and relegated to this corner is HS. But they are taking Bravo objective from the other side of the map. TFR is going to need a regroup here, 146 to 149 at the start. We can get a good overview here of the things. We'll get in on Quake, as Quake gets taken down. We'll keep the POV on this SOB, in a loving way, of course. It just rhymed. You know me with my rhymes. Up, taken down was none but one, and it's Icy holding down his far side. He's going to start his move in as the fight in Bravo. I don't know who we're on now, but it's an HSE player for sure. The balcony, definitely a underutilized position. I see not enough people utilizing it, not enough teams utilizing it in matches. Hillman's pressed back into the center of the church by Broken Bell. Is it Chico facing off against Stick here with the old back and forth? A little how you doing with the support there from Icy Mr. Jingles is going to prove successful for TFR. Let's see if they leak let's see if they leak straight on through to A, or if somebody is already there, because I do believe there are people there. I'm hearing gunfire, and it's Ankles and Somber. Somber's going to back off. Let's see where he goes, and if he goes to hide. Get back and out of action. And that's what he's going to do. They're going to hold up. And now get involved. HSE holding down with 3 members, not Crew and Brandon. Can we get in on Brandon? I do believe we are. And Brandon gets popped. Taken down by, I believe, Ankles. Ankles is going to take down King as well. Chico's going to pick up Brandon as Ankles continues to apply the pressure. And now we've got this thing. So we'll POV on this. TFR controlling Bravo and Charlie flag, and I'm assuming as we get out of the POV, yes, they have relegated HSE back to their alpha spawn, and now, oh lord, we can't be having this. There we go. I think we're out of it. So I think when somebody zooms in, because, yeah, oh no. Maybe he died. Maybe we have to watch it this way for a little bit. Oh gosh, I think when Brandon zooms in is when I'm getting this. Ooh, that's a nice shot here by Chris. Using nice little head glitch spots. What is this? Wow, I'm pushing out. Yep, see, it's Brandon zooming in, right? Because there he is. And zoom in, yep. Alright. Well, maybe this guy has to die for me to get out of it. There we go. Alright. So HSE pushing out really nicely here to the Bravo flag. TFR just getting overwhelmed as that 8-man push ensued. They're still alive on the other side of the map here. We'll slide on down. HSE doing a nice job up until this point. And they got so far. And it's now Quake coming out to apply the pressure. Quake coming out and I think down. I don't know where he went. He just disappeared. Roger that. So they're going to try and cut off the mouth. TFR is going to assume positions, defensive positions. TFR 2 at the mouth, 4 pushing up the far right-hand side. Nobody is on the far right to cover it. HSE is going to run into a bit of a problem here. 2v2 now, and in worse position. as Crew has a leak available to him. He's got to take it and get to C. It's Brandon already miles ahead of him. Nobody for TFR was on the right-hand side, or this, what is now right-hand side of the map, leaving it completely unguarded, and Brandon sneaks on through. Well done, Hit Squad, Elite, and Brandon. Straight up to the top he goes. It's Quake spawning in to attempt to put a stop to it. But let's keep the action and eyes over at B. Where's there nothing going on? So I guess TFR decides to go out and snag A and leak through as they recognize Charlie was about to get capped because there was a possible leak. Splitting their forces, one went back to Charlie as two approached out to the Alpha objective and capped it. Its ankles hanging low. He's going to recognize the flag cap, and HSE is probably going to assume defensive positions as they have C and A now. TFR looking like they're at Bravo. Not in the best shape. So they need to group up. Looks like they're pushing Charlie, but they are all strung out. So Somber needs to just hang out and wait, not get involved. Don't let anybody see his position. Just hang out and wait. And he'll get a respawn off. Definitely not shoot. Shooting is a bad idea. He's just given himself away, and now he has to run back. His team needed to spawn on him, and I'm not sure the squads. But now HSE is aware that there are people there, so poor decision. What Somber should have done is run somewhere maybe down here and put himself in an advantageous flanking position for his team to spawn on him. HSE has control of both Alpha and Charlie, and TFR has left consistently 2 to 3, 4 men on Bravo. This is not the play you're looking for, but this is what tends to happen here on these sort of maps. So what I always like to personally say is when, especially at this point in the map, it's 91 to 63, comfortable lead, and comfortable enough to even forego a point for even a triple cap for a hot second. Reform your men back at your base spawn, and push out into Charlie and go capture it. Take 6 or 7 members and go and do it. Leave 1 or 2 guys on B to hold it off. Maybe even hide off the objective, swing over to A, be in a weird spot, and get in position. So Charlie flag is going to go the way of TFR as HSE. Get a group at base spawn. Yeah, you know, and because after a while on this B flag, as we watch the attack happen, nice flanking position, and Hillman in from behind. One but none is going to take down Hillman from behind. Stick running across the middle, went in for the revive. Oh, didn't go in for the revive. Just went for the jump slide. Stick getting shot and pinned down, taken down by Brandon. It's Brandon who's going to take down Bax, as Bax was forced to whip out his Magnum there. And I'm not talking about pistols. No, wait, condoms. I'm not talking about condoms. So we'll zoom out here and re-look in the battlefield. Alright, so TFR foregoing the B push, still applying pressure, so HSE may assume that they're now probably realizing something is up, especially because there are people on the Alpha flag now about to cap it. It's Chris back there, sole member for HSE, double teamed. And that's the flanking maneuver you're looking for. A little slow, but that is, you know, essentially what you want. You want Chris to be still at that subway car and getting shot at for your flanking maneuver, but right idea nonetheless. Ankle staying silent there, nicely done, and Quake putting himself, and Icy putting himself above the train car there, in a great position to assist his team, if necessary, but assists not needed as TFR does a nice job of clearing the spawn on C. So let's see the difference now as to what HSE does versus what TFR did. We did see a couple guys spawn back at C and make the push back. We saw a few guys for TFR push from B to C, so we'll see how HSE looks to do this. TFR spawned, I think, 2 to 3 in the beginning. Maybe it was just 2, and also fell back from Bravo. In this case, HSE are leaving 3 at the Bravo objective. Make that even 4. And they're just letting one squad push the Alpha objective. So 3 on 3 at Alpha. And now Brandon
now, if
and
when
crew.
Take up get B.
Now what and get B? I'll reread it. Hold on. Now if or when take A, get B. Yeah, now is the time you can start to apply pressure onto the Bravo objective if they're not applying it to you. You leave maybe one guy back at C, and you start doing some 3v4s. You have an advantage in ticket count, so you don't have to be too concerned with your numbers. But the smart move by TFR now, pushing in, and this is exactly what you want to see, the pinch happening by TFR, and they are going to swing and leave A and get on Bravo. If that is exactly what you were talking about, Denver, it has come to fruition. The pinch is exactly what you want because you're going to draw them down towards the C flag to the left and then get the guys from TFR on the right to get in and get them from behind. Now the question is, do they react well enough to the impending A push by HSE? So HSE looks strong coming out, have taken down 2. It's going to be Quake versus Chris, Quake versus Chico, and Stick. The revive's happening. A hodgepodge of blood and guts in this Pew section. Hillman and Ghost reacting to the outside push. We're going to try and slide back a little bit. I hear footsteps to my back left. Oh, and I think that's King coming in. Now, HSE looking to do a hard group push, and it's working through the center of the church on the upper side. TFR again recognizing nobody came this lane at the bottom side, and they're going to make the move to A as HSE makes the strong move and continues their press into Bravo with numbers. Bax is going to go up against Chico in the top right hand corner. Can we see? He's going to be that spawn point. He is moving. I'm sure he's been heard. They have been heard, and now the movement begins. Behind. We're not even in on Bax. I don't know who we're on. A is being capped by TFR currently, so let's see how HSE is reacting to that. HSE is sending one guy yet again. It's Chris. He is going to take down Quake. So now it is a 2v1. Chico is now getting involved. Jingle spawning on. Ankles taking down Chris. The 2v1, if it even was one, was won by TFR yet again. So therefore that push by HSE back to their home flag was nil. Somber was caught out a few seconds ago and taken down as the B flag hold continues strong by HSE, but TFR just relaxing here and holding their somewhat of an offensive push onto Bravo. The score is 34-2, and the game does appear like it's about, yep, and there it goes. That is the game. We'll take a quick look at the scoreboard. 11-5 for Chris. Crazy at 9-7, 14-10 for Brandon, 25-7 for Ankles, Icy at 15-8, and 13-7 for a Mr. OG Stick. Alright. I hope you are enjoying what you're listening to. This raspy beard, ladylike voice. Here, you there. TFR continuing their Yeah, stuff. I'll BRB. How about that? I think we should take it from the top, don't you, boys? Well, a very good evening to you, and how you be? Come on. Come on. Oh man, at 9:59 and 49 seconds to go right along with it. Coming to you live from my mother's basement. Trusted Beard here, and you there. Hanging out with you today for the what will be last match of the TFR versus HSE Dreams tournament. Oh no, it's Best Squad Conquest tournament. How about that? How you doing? Chico down, taken down by Ankles, and Ankles taken down. Large numbers on the bottom side for TFR. Chris gonna take down Baby Backs. Baby got backs. Hey, Baby got backs. Baby got backs. How you doing? We'll have some fun here on this last one though. The Force in Numbers by TFR as the left-hand side, top side of the map is controlled by HSE. Chico doing a nice job here. Shall we say hello to Chico? Let's do it. Rocking the M1907SF turbocharged. Oh, she got mine. Ooh, nice shot, Mr. Chico. Who died? Ghost. King Carry-On getting himself involved in something he shouldn't be, and Creasy doing the same, but the press now coming from the other side of it all. Recruit taking a quick glance out the window there. It's a nice little cheeky spot as we zoom back out and see what's going on in the rest of the world. Ooh, TFR with a triple cap here. I didn't even notice this. Holding the upper echelon, and it looked like TFR didn't have enough guys on the B flag. There were two dedicated to C, hanging out and hiding. Let's see if there's a dynamite usage. Nope. Ooh, but there was a bayonet charge, and Ankles pops and takes down Creasy as well, jumps out the window, getting foot fancy. Let's do some POV. We wanted to get it on the Angster. There we go. He's doing such a nice job at the moment. There it is. Oh, almost gets the kill, I think, there, but doesn't just quite pull it off. Gets him down to about 9 health, maybe less. And smartly pulls out because he was going to get killed first, I do believe. I do declare, Mr. Beauregard. And you're building up defenses. That's not fun. Alright, we'll get back in on you. Until you die, my friend. And the triple cap is still going on. Holding his line, waiting. Now pressing. Nice flank. Whoop, whoop. Pulls out the pistol. And he'll go back to the SF. TFR holding back the B side of things, and TFR on the C flag has given it up, but there are what was 5 members, now 5, around it as Chris makes the push in. King Tarion, up on the top, along with Not Crew and Creasy. They are going to hold the position that Ankles once held, along with, I think, Somber, when they had originally capped the flag. Recruit in a phenomenal position there to make a pop. And Somber's going to start pushing his way around the objective to do a flank. Recrew is going to maybe, and be prepared for it. He definitely heard him on the headset. As HSE swarms Somber and takes him down. Ankles falling 2 stories to his death, maybe even 3. I liked it. 139 to 67 the score as Not Crew looks to push up. Back's doing a nice job holding his position there for the kill. But here comes the hard push by HSE. It's a large push and large numbers. 1-for-1 trade, Chico and Quake. Brandon pushing on in. OG Stick with a nice flank. He's going to take down Brandon as HSE looks to push on through the middle now, adjusting their push from this bottom side to the middle, looking to get through the front door possibly and or around. And I think they are going to make that swing around. Let's see how TFR adjusts to it. Chico and Recrew pushing now on the left-hand side, but the push is hard on this right-hand side, and they're going to swing on in. It's Icy getting overwhelmed by HSE members. We'll follow the HSE squad in. TFR overextended on the C side of things. On our far side, we'll see what happens over there. It's King Tarion looking to get back in and take down a few members of TFR. Hillman, I think, saves the day, along with Ankles in the kill feed, doing a nice job, but HSE is going to get B, and I think Chico will smartly swing straight out to the Alpha objective. Are there any members for TFR here? Why can't I? Oh, because I'm pressing L2. Why can't I zoom out? Press the right button, Beard. So we'll take a quick look out. Nobody leaked A. I thought Chico was going to do it. Now is the time. But Chico is going to get taken down. TFR looking like they're going to capture Bravo flag. Somber out ahead of things, causing havoc for the HSE members. And I believe that was Creasy that went down. Brandon doing a nice job taking down Stick. Bax putting himself in a good position on Brandon and does get the takedown. And Hillman was there to back up. But it's Not Crew who has leaked back towards A. King has spawned off on him. No, King has spawned all the way off at C. He's just in my screen. I don't know why. And the HSE push into Charlie has been successful. And the Alpha loss, or what is about to be a loss, by TFR, could put them in a bit of a pickle here. So let's see what they do and how they react. Icy does get the spawn off over at A, and HSE is going to look to make the hard push into Bravo, knowing they're down 119 to 32. They do have to make some things happen. Quick look at the scoreboard, and I think HSE, pardon me, thought they had the Alpha flag secured and ready to get back in on Bravo, but maybe realizing they didn't, or they decided to make this push pinch back on Bravo objective. Either way, smart move, intentional or unintentional, and that smart move has paid off by Crew killing Bax here, and now is the pinch, and this is exactly what you do and why you do it. Crew going down should have maybe waited a few seconds before he engaged, and let his 3 members engage first here, and that could be the result of that poor play, but it was the right idea, just not the right timing. There is still a number of HSE members here on the objective. Take a look all around. Things are going down. And turn that frown... Oh no, frown upside down, that rhymes. It's the same word. You can't rhyme the same word, Beard. God, Beard. Wow. Haven't gotten any wows tonight from me. Well, this could be a wow moment. Wow! Full cap. TFR is going to swing in on C. So they'll get it back, but they are going to bleed a quick number of tickets here. Alpha objective as well. No TFR is going to cap C, but this is an important capture or hold, really an important hold necessary by HSE if they want any chance at winning this match. They should get it here with Somber last man alive, going up against 3. He's going to fall off the objective and make a run for it. And he's going to, yes, and Somber's going to continue to fall back. Ankles is going to spawn in on the objective, or on Somber. I guess it was on the objective they had captured. Did they have full capture? I don't understand there. Either way, they do get the spawns off, and luckily for them, it's not necessarily fully lucky yet. HSE is reacting, and reacting fast, to this possible alpha cap. They need to get to Charlie, so we'll get on over there. Can a bomb fly by? So HSE pushing on in. It's 2v2. Ooh, and this is big for HSE. They're going to maintain this. They do need to get these revives off. And they'll go and get the revives. And that'll put 2 flags in control for HSE. So they will start to bleed tickets. Now, TFR is going to make this hard push and the pinch maneuver in full effect by TFR. They can bleed tickets. HSE can. They are down to 1. All TFR needs to do is capture a flag, and they will seal the game or get these 2 kills, and that will be the game. So let's take a look at... Oh, they're not over yet. They're not giving up just yet. They'll still have 1 ticket left. Brandon cannot die here. He won't be able to be revived. And Brandon's got to make a run for it and stay alive. And HSE is still in this. And there it goes. And that'll be game. Take a look at it. 9-7 for Chris. Chico at 14-10. 10-9 for King Tarion. OG Stick at 15-8. 17-4 for Thick Ankles. And 11-7 for Dan Hillman. Good games all around. I appreciate you all tuning in for this HSE versus TFR matchup. There was a lot of you tonight, so yeah, all that sorts of good things. Elgato, I hope you guys like it. It's all for you guys, and forget it. Have a good night, everybody.